Hi everyone, welcome back to Explorer. Today in this tutorial, we are going to talk about explicit wait in Selenium. Explicit wait helps you pause your code until something specific happens on the page. Explicit wait, it is a way to wait for a certain things to happen on a page, like waiting for a button to be clickable or for text to show up. With explicit wait, we can set a wait until that things happens or until a set time runs out. In previous tutorial, I have explained about the implicit wait with the login page example. So let's begin. Create a new Python file. Right click on Python project new and then click on Python file. Enter the file name explicit underscore wait and then click on Python file. After creating the Python file, we need to import the by for locating element and then import time for adding the delays in our code and then use the WebDriver for initializing the WebDriver instance. Copy this and paste here. Now import the expected conditions from Selenium .webdriver.support and import expected conditions as ENC. Now import the WebDriver for explicit wait from Selenium .webdriver.support.ui and import WebDriver wait. Import WebDriver wait. Now initialize a new instance of a Chrome driver. Driver is equal to WebDriver dot. Here you can view different browsers: Chrome, Firefox and Safari. Click on Chrome. Now enter the URL. First create a variable URL and then enter the URL. Next thing here we need to do navigate to the URL by using driver.get URL and variable name is URL. Enter the URL here. In this tutorial, I will explain. First thing here we need to do navigate to this URL. After navigating to this URL, we need to click on this add to cart button. After clicking on this add to cart, here you can view we need to add some weight and then we can perform this checkout action. So first locate this element which is add to cart. Right click on this add to cart and then click on selector hub. Here we can locate this element by relative XPath. Here relative XPath are available. Copy this relative XPath and use here driver dot find element by dot XPath and enter the XPath over here. I need to perform the click, so here use dot click method. Enter the URL here, copy this URL and paste here. Now I will show you how we can use the explicit wait. First create a variable here element is equal to WebDriver wait driver and enter the wait here 5-second wait dot until this element is present, which is checkout. EC but here you can use visibility of element located or present of element located. It will wait until this element is visible or present. Now enter the XPath value inside this round brackets by dot XPath and double quote. We will enter the value of this element which is checkout. Right click on this checkout button and inspect, and then click on selector hub. Click on this and copy this relative XPath. Enter the XPath and use here round brackets. Same here. After clicking on this, we need to perform the click. So here use element dot click, element dot click. Let's add the wait for pausing the execution for 3 seconds to allow the action to complete. Time dot select 3 seconds. Let's run this script. First, it will navigate to this URL and then click on and select the item from this page. After selecting the item, it will click on the checkout button. Let's run this script. Chrome driver is opening. First, navigate to this URL, click on add to cart, and then click on checkout. Explicit wait for specific condition to occur for a certain element before forward. Implicit wait set a default wait time for all elements, giving them time to appear before throwing an error. Explicit wait is recommended because it will wait for the present of element are visible for element. That is for today's tutorial on explicit wait. It's helpful for handling things on a page that takes a time to load. Give it a try to make your test run smoother. If you like this tutorial, please like, subscribe, and keep watching.